Are you ready to create a life you crave? Let's spin that doom loop of negativity into an upward success cycle and start living lucky.
I'm Jana.
I'm Jason.
And Addie. We have Addie joining us. Oh, how exciting. She's been staying with us for 3 days.
Weeks.
For 3 days. And now I'm just going to be real. The morning time hasn't really, it's nobody's teenagers' hours, right?
No, not unless they have to get up and go to school.
Yeah, teenagers don't get up at 5 a.m. in the morning. But guess who got up this morning?
She's been up for hours. She is building a solid morning routine because Addie is a go-getter.
Yes. Send your child to Jana and Jason boot camp. We've been having fun though, haven't we?
Yes. That's fun.
Actually, if you would like to send your child to Jana and Jason boot camp, it is perfectly acceptable. It's $1 million.
Oh. Say hello to us. Who do we have here? Marilyn. Lorelai's back. Hello, girl. How are you? Patrick, good morning. Good morning. Today we're talking about vision boarding. And this is one of my favorite. Whenever you're building a life or trying to manifest any of your dreams, your goals, there's always a dreaming and scheming phase. And we used to do it naturally when we were little. When we were kids, we would just wake up and start playing. We would start playing house. Did you ever play house when you were little?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And you would like say, oh, when I grow up, I'm going to... And then you would just start imagining, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like pulling out the map before a road trip.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
You got to decide those little things that you want to pick up, or even a packing list before you pack for vacation. Like, where am I going?
Where am I going?
What do I want to put in the car?
Right.
What do I want to take with me?
First of all, you have to know where you're at now. That's the first thing you put in the GPS.
Right.
And then you put where are you going? And then you put how you're going to get there. Well, the reason we're talking about this today is we watched a movie last night. Did you like the movie?
I did, yeah.
We watched Dead Poets Society. I don't know if any of you have seen it. It is one of my favorites. And it's all about conformity. Carpe diem. That's the theme of the movie. It's seize the day for anyone that doesn't know.
And how parents crush our dreams.
We shouldn't blame it on our parents. They're really just helping us get there, right? They're helping us realize what we want. But the whole point of the movie is about this boys' school and just trying to decide what they want in their life. And
Robin Williams trying to teach them to be free thinkers.
Yes. And in the movie, they taught me how to be a free thinker, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
And you start thinking of all the possibilities and you start imagining. And as I've been talking to Addie this week, your life is full of possibilities.
Yep.
Yeah. And there's energy there. There's energy. It's exciting to start dreaming. So what we're doing today, which I don't even know if we've told you yet.
We haven't. Surprise!
We are going to make a vision book. We're going to put it in a scrapbook form so that it's fun because I love art and Jason.
I think it's kind of like a living lucky life map.
That's what it is. And we have magazines. And so we're going to go through and we're going to say, okay, let's just dream. If best case scenario, if everything in my life just works out the way I wanted to, what would it look like? And then we start putting in our vision book all of the possibilities. Like for me, lately I've been thinking about producing a movie.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start putting that in my vision book.
And that's the beauty of it. It doesn't have to be right. It doesn't have to be anything. It's just what feels good right now? What feels fluid? What feels like this is what gives me goosebumps.
Right?
This is what makes me feel alive and inspired and just magical right now. This is what lights me up.
And that's exactly it. Because sometimes you look through a magazine and you're like, I don't know if you're like me, but I'll tear out pages that just for some reason light me up. And then I go back and I go, why did I tear out this picture of this tree? Well, little did I know, I did that years ago. And now we have a tree in our backyard that looks exactly like the tree I ripped out of that magazine about 10 years ago. Isn't it?
Yep.
it's funny
Almost
how
exactly like the tree.
it's almost like our souls know, but there was something about that tree that just lit me up. I was like, I need to tear out this tree. And I think
fact, that
it
was
wasn't even my magazine.
The reason we have this lot is that tree.
Right? We bought this lot because of that tree. And now it has grown into the tree that looks exactly like what my magazine picture is. I still have that picture. So there's something to be said when we start planning out. And like I said, we're just going to get into a playful flow state. So no pressure, Addie. We're just going to have fun because we like doing art.
We've got some ayahuasca. We're going to feed her some ayahuasca. No, we're not going to feed her ayahuasca.
We're not going to do that. At any rate, we might even make it into a movie after we're done. You know, like after we put it all onto paper, then make it into a movie. And because I don't know if you've ever watched mind movies, but as you're falling asleep, there's something in your subconscious. And if you just, whatever you see on the movie, which is why we shouldn't be watching murder movies, but a lot of times what we see while we're falling asleep, it gets into our
prime time.
Right? It gets into our beta and theta waves in our brain. And for some reason, like that makes a really indelible impression. And so maybe we'll make our life vision into some sort of movie. We'll put a little static in front so that we kind of, as we're falling asleep, we can just zone out. And then it'll be all of our dreams and aspirations. And next thing you know, we'll be manifesting it in our dreams. And your brain doesn't know the difference between whether or not you're doing it or you're dreaming it.
That's the thing is your brain doesn't know whether you're doing it or dreaming it. And it opens up that reticular activating system. And then as you plant those seeds and create that emotional connection to the things that you really, really want in life and the things that are really inspiring you, then you can see the opportunities around you and you can actually get in the lanes and pick up the rides that you want to exactly everything that you are desiring in life.
Okay, people want to know more about Addie. First of all, we have BJ saying, Captain, my captain.
Yes.
Lorelai says, I think Tater is in love. Tater loves having Addie here. She loves it. In fact, she wants to just sneak upstairs. I'm like, no, you can't go up there.
Yeah.
Tater
loves
go up there.
Addie and exchange students and
Addie.
And Addie.
And Addie. More Addie. More Addie. So Addie, what have you liked about being here in Florida?
Getting out of South Dakota.
That's the number one thing.
Yeah.
Just travel. This is her first trip.
I'm glad she didn't say us.
This is her first trip of traveling alone. And it was so cute seeing her come down the escalator because Jason was right behind her with the sign that said, Welcome to Florida. Welcome to Florida.
Because we greet in style. We might not show up with a limo.
We do.
But we will
show
embarrass
up
you
at
at the airport. Did I embarrass you at the airport?
No,
with your doctor friends that you showed up with?
And then I we've been trying to show her what Christmas is like here in Orlando, but we've had a few duds. We've hit a few duds. So she might have to stay until Sunday because Sunday is our boat parade. And that's all. That's not a dud.
It's not a dud.
Maybe we'll put that in the vision book. That's what we'll do. We'll manifest it. At any rate, if you are interested in learning how to do vision boards or vision books, we are going to test it out today and we're going to make notes and we will put it in some sort of online class and share it with all of you.
Yeah. Has anyone done a vision board? And has anyone ever put something out there that on a paper or on a vision board that they've actually gone out and gotten for themselves? Like I was just showing Addie our vision boards.
Yeah. And
you've hit everything on your vision board.
I've hit every single thing. It's time for me to vision board bigger.
Yeah. I've gotten a couple of things on my vision board. I had the Camino on my vision board.
Although he wanted to be on the cover of Forbes.
The cover of Forbes. Yeah.
Your vision board was a little further out than mine.
Way out and huge.
Yeah.
But I've hit some of the big things and I've got some way to go on some of the things.
What about you, Addie? What do you think, like just spitballing, what do you see putting on your vision board?
Ooh, I don't know. Probably maybe going out of state for college.
Out of state for college. Put that one on the list, Dad. Start saving money.
Getting a few pets when I'm older.
Pets. Okay, like are we talking?
Four-legged,
Are we talking
two-legged,
dogs
winged,
or llamas?
eight-legged,
Elephants?
Dogs.
dogs.
Dogs. Okay, maybe having a few dogs. What about a career? What do you see yourself doing?
Something with animals, I think.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah,
Aquatic.
maybe.
Meg?
There you
Oh,
go.
she's coming back to Florida.
Yep.
See how we're planting these
Four-legged
seeds?
scaly animals.
I
like it.
I love it. Oh, Rob Warren, good morning, Shelfers. How the heck are you both? Getting younger and younger. Oh,
It's the
You know
morning
what?
routine in that green smoothie.
it
brother.
is. It is. Oh, I love that.
And
Thank
bringing teens from South Dakota. They've got that fine skin.
you. They do. They bring an energy. I will say we might need to start doing this more often because I do feel that it has
Made us tired.
it's made us very tired. And that's just us being real. We love it.
So
we love it.
kudos to parents. Y'all
don't know
are doing
how
a
y'all
great
do
job. Parents do a great job. Well, one thing it does is it forces you to do it.
I know, but I feel I'm
When
like
you have to do it, you do it.
that's true. That is true. Although I kind of felt badly. I'm like, we eat on the couch and we watch movies while we're eating. Like, because my desk is literally the dining room table right now. So anyway, we've just made our life. And then until you bring someone else in, you don't realize.
We're nonconformist.
And the other thing is I have art projects literally all around the house. And so sometimes I'm like, oh, we're going to move my art projects.
It's art with a purpose.
Art with a purpose. I love it. And that's what we're doing today. We are going to vision board. Thank you all for joining us. Addie, thank you for getting up.
Thanks for having me.
Is there anything you'd like to say to everybody?
That I can think of?
No?
No.
Help share some of this 16-year-old energy. What's it like being 16?
Right now I'm tired.
Oh, see, she's tired too. It never changes.
Yep.
But I will say, she has been such a delight. She has learned to play the piano.
Mhm.
That was pretty impressive. In fact, we made a video. Maybe we should share it with everybody. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'll put the link
She's a
in the
regular
comments.
Taylor Swift.
So just for you guys, I will put the link in the comments. It's an unlisted video, but we'll share it with you all. How about that? Are you up for that?
Yep.
Am I pressuring you at all?
Nope.
Okay, there we go. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much. Julie says retirement is my thing 6 years, and I'll hit my 30 years, but then they dangle the drop program, which adds up to 5 years. Vision board it. Really think about it and think, you know what? Do I want another 5 years, or am I ready to go fly my wings and try new things? What lights you up?
Oh,
What lights
I like
you
that.
up?
Fly my wings and try new things.
You know, life is really about finding what inspires us. Because Jason and I both hit a point where we just were uninspired in life. And that's no way to live. Seriously, that becomes a sentence. That becomes a life sentence when you just are going through the motions. It's time to make the donuts. You know that old commercial? I'm dating myself. Find what lights you up. Inspire yourself. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
If the idea of living lucky appeals to you, visit us at startlivinglucky.com.